Hello, everyone. This is Renee from Angelic Comfort with your Outlook forecast for love and romance. And this is for the weekend of September 16th, 17th, and the 18th. Here we have a couple of different things going on here when I did the card pull. First of all, I do want to say that we are in a full moon lunar eclipse. It's a full moon in Pisces right now. So the energies are extremely strong. There's the last of the lunar, or the eclipses, I should say, for this time period. And we've had a couple of them that have been pretty strong. So things are going to start mellowing out for everybody, and hopefully you'll be getting some good energy. A lot of people have been feeling tired too. But when we take a look at this, there's a couple of meanings here. We have win or lose and take the lead. We're going to start with those first two cards, okay? When we talk about win or lose and taking the lead, we're talking about romance. We're talking about love. We're talking about clearing up differences, or even finding somebody that you really like and being able to take the lead in initiating a romance, even a friendship, starting out as friends and then working up towards a relationship, which is really good to, build on that base foundation. It's very important. So win or lose, if there's somebody that you like and you really do feel that you care about them, to go ahead and state this. Okay, take the lead. You never know what's going to happen. Okay, now when we take a look at the next two cards, we talk about refusing to see and changing your focus. If you are interested in somebody and you've been trying to make the effort for quite some time, or you're trying to rekindle a relationship, or you're in a relationship and things are kind of like a stalemate, maybe you're the one doing all the work, to get this relationship to work, but what's really been interesting is with these energies, especially with this full moon lunar eclipse, prior to this, a lot of people have been living in an illusion. The illusion that, like everything's okay, or I can make this work. There's been a veil. Okay, so reality is going to be hitting really soon. Okay, and you're going to have clarity with your sight, with your intuition, or with the situation, with a romance, or it could be anything really in your life that you've been kind of fantasizing about or living under the state of illusion. And it's going to be lifted. The veil's going to be lifted. So right now they're saying people are still in this illusionary moment of sight that they're not seeing clearly with this relationship, whether it be the illusion that it's going to work, or things just aren't progressing forward. One person is doing all the work, the other person's not contributing to the relationship or what you want to be in the relationship, or maybe you're already in it and it's just kind of like at a stalemate, stagnant. It's not going to be doing, but the veil's going to be lifted and clarity will come very soon for that, one who is, basically in this state of illusion. And they're saying you need to change your focus. There are other options out there. We take a look at that with the change your focus card number 5, and you see the woman standing there, and she's looking straight ahead. She's looking ahead, and she's really not, she's been so focused on this one relationship that she hasn't seen, I'm going to say the other doves, which mean love, that are flying around up there in the sky to her left. And you see what she's been focusing on. And I take a look at the trees, that the farther she's focusing, the trees are starting to fade, which would be with this relationship. Okay, it's fading. It doesn't have the substance that it needed to, or maybe if, like I said, you're in a relationship already, it just doesn't hold the substance needed for a relationship. So you need to change your focus and stop and take a look and, clear your mind, lift that veil, and see the possibilities of love and romance that are around you already. It's one thing we always talk about. When you put your focus on one person or one thing for so long, you're missing the other diamonds that might be around. Okay, so the illusion is going to be lifting, the veil is going to be lifting, things are going to be becoming clear, and don't mourn the loss, okay, for long, because there's other love that's meant for you. around. You just haven't been seeing it. Okay, so when we take about win or lose, you know, add that into the refusing to see and changing your focus. It's about communication. You know, sit down and communicating. Is this really going to happen? What do we need to let go of? What do we need to move forward with this? Is it worth it? Is it going to get better? Is one person doing all the work and the other person just not there? It's kind of like a clue that, you know, that it really isn't going to work. It's kind of one-sided. So take the lead with that communication. Win or lose, you know, that communication is very, very important. At that point, that's when the veil can be lifted with that communication of somebody who really is refusing to see, and their third eye or their intuition is a little bit off right now because of the energies and because of what's going on energetically due to this full moon, the Mercury retrograde, the eclipses that we've been having. It's been several weeks now that this has been happening, but it's all coming to a head right now. So, you know, make sure that you, you know, are aware of all of this. And I kind of see some earth signs and maybe some fire signs here too, and some air signs that they could all be involved in this. Maybe they're the ones that are in the illusion, or maybe they're the ones that you're in the illusion about. But anyway, so a couple of things. Like I said, win or lose, take the approach to communicate. Communication is very important this weekend with the energies and clarity. Communicate. If you like somebody, go ahead and take that step. Take the lead. Take the lead to get to know them better. If you already know them, go ahead and take the lead, and maybe saying, you know, let's go out, let's go do something, you know, doing something fun, laughing, talking, maybe going out to dinner, going for a walk, building on that friendship towards a relationship. Win or lose, you don't know until you take that step forward. And then again, win or lose in taking the lead with the communication of a current relationship that you're already in, where things are kind of just really stagnant at a stalemate. One person is trying to hold on with an illusion, the veil, and taking the lead and changing your focus and being able to move forward to live the life that you really, truly want, and having the love and romance that you truly want, okay? So hang in there, everybody. It's been really crazy with this energy, and you're going to find that, especially with the Mercury retrograde and the eclipse and the full moon, that the tolerance and patience is really a big thing. Communication, you know, really have to pull in on Gabriel to help you, and focusing on your throat chakra for communicating appropriately, properly, and so that others can understand you. You know, it's very, very important. So, and take the time to meditate too a little bit. You know, too much meditation isn't good, but, you know, taking 15, 20 minutes a day to just kind of ground yourself and stay focused is really a good thing. If you could do it daily, and even if it's just taking a walk out in nature, somewhere where there's not a lot of noise and confusion, to help you with all this. Because when it comes to love and it comes to the heart, you know, we really need to, you know, take care of ourselves too. And you know, it can be pretty emotional, which a lot of people have been going through some pretty emotional times when it comes to love and romance. And that's one of the things that have been being brought up with all of this energy is all of these emotions in the past and everything else. Are you moving beyond your past, or are you trying to still hang on to it? You know, releasing these emotions and this past hurt and everything else is so, so important. And so take time for you. But win or lose, communication is really important, whether it be that you are trying to start a new romance, or the veil is lifting for one that you've been working on or are currently in, and that is just really not going to work. So there you go, everybody. I'm wishing you so much love and laughter this weekend, and you know, just know that I love you all. Okay, have a great weekend, everybody. Namaste.